We've all heard that communication, effective communication, is vital to success in life. You may not have heard that Toastmasters is the leading non-for-profit organization focused on communication development, public speaking, and also leadership skill. My name is Wayne Fowler, and I'm the president of Toastmaster International's Halton Hills chapter based in Georgetown, Ontario, Canada. I'm here with 4 of my fellow members who have kindly offered their time to sit in on with me and address a couple questions related to why they joined Toastmasters, why they value being a member of the Halton Hills Toastmaster Club, and why they continue to renew their memberships. Welcome, everybody. Neil, I'll start with you first. You're one of our newest members, right? About 3 months, I think you joined?
That's correct.
Can you please share with us why you investigated joining Toastmasters and then making the decision to join our club?
Certainly, Wayne. The one thing that I considered joining Toastmasters for was to, like many Toastmasters members, was to improve my public speaking skills. You know, whether that be just providing a speech or a toast at Christmas dinner, or a formal speech in front of colleagues in a business orientation.
Awesome. Now, as I recall, it was a couple weeks ago that you actually delivered your first speech. I actually thought it was awesome. You won the Top Speech of the Evening award. How did the club's mentor help you in developing and preparing for your icebreaker speech, Neil?
I've found that a club mentor has been a great tool as a new member to help introduce me to the various roles in the club, how the meetings run, also any questions that I had regarding my speech specifically, or also any goals that I have down the road. And it's all been at my pace as I would desire to use my mentor, and that to me has been a great asset to joining the club.
So self-development at your pace.
Absolutely.
Quite excellent. Well, thanks very much. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Looking forward to more good things from you. Don, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you've been a member of Halton Hills Toastmaster for about 10, 11 months, right?
Yes.
Excellent. And it was, I think, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, you actually won the top table topics
Yes.
speaker. So excellent for you. How has Halton Hills Toastmasters help you with your confidence and comfort speaking English, as you shared, is not your first language?
Sure. Since I joined Toastmasters, Halton Hill, I got great support not only from my mentor, also from all the fellow members. I gained more and more confidence during my different roles. When I do table speak, when I do speech or evaluation, or even grammar. So they give me so much support that give me every evening I got inspired. So that's why I hope I can join Toastmasters earlier.
Right on. And it's certainly been observant, I think, to us fellow members, how much you've grown and how much more confident you've become with each of the roles that you're engaging in. So well done. How do you feel Halton Hills Toastmaster and the Toastmaster curriculum can benefit anyone, Don?
Even for me, English is not my first language, so I learn a lot from Toastmasters, Halton Hill. So I learned everything. Actually, now I feel more comfortable to talk with my boss, my colleagues, even at home, speak my kids. So I think everybody can benefit from this Halton Hill Toastmasters Club, and I can learn, they also can learn.
Awesome. Keep it up. You're doing a great job, Don.
Thank you.
Pleased to see the progress. Chuck. Chuck's our VP of membership, first time executive role, Chuck.
Yes.
This year, right on. And 5 years, right?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years. As I recall, and I'm interested in your comments because you're retired, it was primarily high school?
Yes.
Was your specialty high school
Yes.
teacher? Right on. How has Toastmasters helped you, Chuck?
In ways that I could have really used before I started teaching high school. I love the system here, the learning system that Toastmasters has in place, because it reminds me really of what the ancient art of apprenticeship is. And the feedback that you get constantly, all the time on everything you do, both formally and then talking to members. As a high school teacher, you get feedback from students, but unfortunately they don't have the guidelines, the Toastmasters guidelines. So I struggled, I have struggled, even though I spent several thousand hours in the classroom, I struggled all my life with fear on my feet and trying to be clear, to get clarity. Always being a perfectionist, all these jumbles of words continually would come out, and I'm always looking for, well, that can't be right, and I just have to try and explain it again, and hence the red light problem that I still have.
I'm sure you got a lot of the feedback from your students when you least asked for it.
But the fear on the feet thing was so important, and it was actually doing a speech here not long ago that at some point during that speech, I felt, honestly, for the first time in my entire life, I felt this comfort level coming to me, that I was comfortable in my own skin speaking to a group. So even though I have done a great deal of that in my life, never without fear, you know, the rolling lead in the stomach and the water in the knees.
Awesome. Good to hear. Thanks, John. Appreciate your insights. Cindy, last but certainly not least, now you're a member of a couple of clubs, not just Halton Hills, but a corporate club in Brampton as well. And you're probably one of our most experienced Toastmasters. You've held a number of different roles, including president, and now you're our VP of Education, right?
Correct.
Can you share how Toastmasters has changed your life?
A lot of people ask me, why did you join Toastmasters? And I like to say it's because I found a place where people have to listen to me. I didn't feel listened to or heard at home, not with my family, not in my workplace. My opinion didn't really matter in my workplace, but definitely at Toastmasters, I found my voice. I had a chance to discover what it meant to speak and to develop the skills to support opinions and to communicate well.
That's awesome, Cindy. Now, what is it specifically about the Toastmasters curriculum? Because you're our VP of Ed, so you're really the leader on our team. Why it works so well and has helped so many different people enhance their communication?
It's two things, actually. The first thing is it gives you the guidelines in order to build your skills. You can come into any meeting, start off as a fresh new member, just like Neil there, and it gives you the skills step by step on how to get comfortable in front of people, how to learn how to put together a speech, organize your thoughts, communicate on a nonverbal manner, as well as more advanced communication skills like vocal variety, eye contact, all the nonverbal skills that make up so much of public speaking.
Absolutely. What people normally overlook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the second part, the most important part, is practice and evaluation. So not only do you get to practice those skills, you get feedback, immediate feedback that is provided in a safe, encouraging atmosphere from your peers. And that's essential. It's the backbone of Toastmasters.
Yeah, it's very important, is it?
Yes.
That our members feel safe and secure to receive the feedback and also provide it to fellow colleagues.
Yep.
Very much. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate your thoughts. There's no question that successful communication has a significant role in the quality of one's life. Whether you're seeking to be a better leader at work, maybe a better friend in your friend's network, perhaps a better parent, whatever the particular role might be, trying to pitch a different prospect to a board, maybe trying to become a better sales executive. The reality is, if you want to succeed and improve, just improve your communication. If you're interested in finding out more, check out Toastmasters at toastmasters.org, or locally for anyone in the Halton and Brampton areas, Halton Hills TM.Toastmastersclubs, that's plural, .org. At Halton Hills Toastmasters, you're welcome to join us at any one of our club meetings. They're held every Monday from 7:30 to 9:30, free of charge. We welcome you with open arms. Toastmasters, it's where you belong. This has been an interview with a number of our Halton Hills Toastmaster members. On behalf of Halton Hills Toastmasters, I'm Wayne Fowler. Thanks for joining us, and see you soon at a local Halton Hills Toastmaster meeting. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.